Hello everyone, I'm Randy Suarez, aka Silva Crusader, back with another Bill Burr reaction to, again, Bill Burr, how you know the N-word is coming, and oh boy. Oh man, and as a fellow black skin, aka black and Mexican myself, I am curious on his take on this. So, if you like any of his content, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I'll leave the original link to this video down below in the description so you can watch it uninterrupted. And also link to my Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Follow me on those social platforms. Also link to my Cashapp if you feel gracious enough to, I don't know, donate $5, $10, $12. That's fine. If you don't, that's fine as well. Also, we on the road to 3K. So yes, I would definitely appreciate if you hit that like and subscribe and hit that notification button too. So further ado, buckle up and let's get started. All right, like I said, we're back with some more Bill Burr, so let's get to it.
It's nice to be back here down in the South, man. I had a real weird experience last time I came down here. I was in Nashville, right? Sort of an awkward social situation, right? I'm sitting at this bar. There's this white dude sitting like 2 stools away. I don't know him. He doesn't know me. And that Terrell Owens story was in like sports news. So I try to make conversation. I'm like, man, look at this guy. This guy just signed a $40 million contract. He's already bitching, man. How much money do you need to make? And the dude looks at me. He's like, you know what I say? And then he looked over his shoulder, which I now know is the telltale sign that the N-word is coming, and it's coming hard.
Oh, man, no. And here's the thing. I have a story that, I had a friend that passed away a few, like, literally about 2.5 years back. And when me and her wasn't working together, because we were work buddies, we were work friends too as well, we're dealing with a group that was rowdy. As y'all may know, y'all might guess what type of ethnicity this group was, which I didn't care, but I cared enough that they were causing kind of damage to the place that I work at. Like, hey man, you're not supposed to be doing it. Your kid's not supposed to be running around like this. This is a place of professionalism, and they need to, you know, reel in your kids. And she was so upset that she had to pull to the side and told me, hey, I need you to go outside and everything for a while, so I can rant to our other coworker. So come to find out, my friend, who I still loved, she ended up saying some colorful words because she was ranting. She was upset because the people who rented this place was not respecting the place, and definitely was not watching the kids. You know what I'm saying? Some colorful words with the, of course, with the N-word. And she didn't apologize to me for saying, like, look, I personally don't give a crap, but at the same time, like, hey man, that's not everybody's word to say. It's like, chill the frick out. It's not, you know, like, just chill out. Like, for real, there's some people that who gracious to say that word, like, gruesomely, just to describe people like me. Like, bro, chill.
Oh yeah, it's not going to be pronounced with the A, it's going to be with the R, and he hit the R, he like stuck the landing. There was like a dismount, clan members high-fiving in the background, like doing the wave. Just out of nowhere. So now, immediately, I'm looking over my shoulder like, what the hell are you doing? You know what I mean? I'm waiting for like this hail of black fists to come raining down on top of me. I hate when people do stuff like that. That dude made me part of like a potential ass kicking that I had nothing to do with. You don't do shit like that. He just had that word, hot potato, just threw it in my lap. Trying to pass it down to the next white dude. I hate when people do that, man. You know, it's like, dude, feel me out first. Ask some questions. Do you like to fish? Have you ever fucked your sister, right?
Oh, God, not the sister. Oh, man, like, my supervisor and one of my coworkers who's like older than me, way older than me, have told me some stories that I didn't know what place I used to live the area that I'm currently living in used to have some type of members, if you know what I mean.
I start rattling off answers, then you go old school. You give me a pamphlet, you tell me about your militia. Don't just dive into it. That dude was one of the angriest people I ever met. I should have known that word was coming, because he was just watching Terrell, right? Anytime I would bring up, look at man, that guy's talking trash, he would just like flip out. He won't shut up! You know, those people get like so mad they're not even looking at you. Their eyes are up. You just shut up and play the game! You know what's funny? I don't even like Terrell, but now I love the guy. Because every time I see him talking trash, I know this idiot in Nashville is just losing his mind, like kicking over his kitchen TV. Shut the fuck up! I like violence, man. I am. Not like when it happens to me or if I see it live. I like watching it on TV, you know? Watching people, you know, get attacked by animals.
They're not supposed to be there. Like, seriously. A lot of people always want to blame the freaking the animal for attacking. And like, no. If you provoke the animal, it's going to attack you. It's common sense.
Just get blasted in the face or something, you know? Like, I'm a huge sports fan. You know my favorite like moment of the last year was in sports? That Detroit Piston, Indiana Pacer bench clearing brawl. Wasn't that great? That was one of the greatest things I've ever seen. I was so confused when I watched ESPN that day. They were like, that was absolutely disgraceful. Basketball fans, it just must be. I'm sitting there looking like, I'm a basketball fan. I loved it. I thoroughly enjoyed watching out-of-shape civilians get the shit kicked out of them by professional athletes.
Oh yeah, I remember. Oh wow, that kind of screened my age a bit. But yeah, I remember that because my dad was talking about it, and he, you know, I've been watching it with him. I ended up laughing because I thought it was funny. Because like, why would you stay there and get caught up in it? Like at that moment, as soon as I saw it come, I'm dipping.
It was fascinating. And I think as sports fans, we kind of had it coming, right? Because how many times you gone to a game, right? You got a little too drunk, you started screaming at some dude on the field who could clearly kick the shit out of you, right? If you saw him in the parking lot, you'd be like, hey, can you sign my stamp collection? I think you're awesome. You get in the game, you're all drunk, you're like, you suck, buddy! You're a piece of shit! And they're always calling him up, come on up here! No, come on up here! Well, they came up there.
And that's the thing, I'll always say this, because a lot of people always like to provoke wrestlers and UFC, MMA fighters. I'm like, don't, like, even football, like, don't do that. These are people in a sport, and you're provoking them and telling them to come up there. Well, one day they say, no, screw it, I'm coming up there. Just like he said, and kick your butt. Next, you know, you can claim you're innocent. The point that you totally forget it, they can re-roll the freaking tape of you saying what you said. Now you're not innocent, you're just a dumbass.
They did, and they kicked the shit out of everybody. It was great. It was like a cartoon. You're like beating up whole rows of people at once, like. I loved every second. I love how Ron Artest punched the wrong guy. Wasn't that great? He taught that dude a valuable lesson in life. When shit goes down, you don't just stand there like you're watching a movie like, wow,
no, you moved away.
It's coming right at me.
He moved.
It must be in 3D or something. That was a 5'6", 110-pound white dude had an angry 6'10" black dude running right at him. That had to have been in his top 3 nightmares all time. Right behind getting his dick cut off and being lit on fire. And he just stood there. He's like trying to explain himself. Well, I still have the liquid in my cup, so there's no way I could have.
Nah, you should just left. As soon as you saw him coming, you should have dipped out. So, yeah, it's one of those things that, it's one of those things like, hey, man, you could have just dipped out. So, but anyway, if you like any more of this content, please like, comment, subscribe to my channel, and I will leave the link to this video down below in the description. Sorry, I was getting kind of flustered. I just received the phone call. I will link to my Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok down below as well. You can follow me on those social platforms. And also, if you're gracious enough to donate $5, $10, $15, $5, $10, $12, doesn't matter. I'll leave my link to my Cashapp. You don't have to donate, that's fine as well. Also, we're on the road to 3K subscribers, so I would love to get there before March ends. But I will surely appreciate it if we do get there, thanks to y'all. So anyway, that being said, please take care of yourself, stay hydrated, stay safe, stay warm, and peace out.
Little questions is everything they know about.